Relates to quick news. U.S. jet fighters struck down a drone that was entering or near the USS Abraham in the Middle East. That's Fox report. You had new reports relating to SNAP benefits that can affect millions relating to work requirements. Remove exemptions off from homeless people, for homeless people, veterans, and people with children like at the age of 14, under the age of 14 and not 18. Homeless veterans, young people in foster care. So these exemptions will be removed relating to that for them. So that goes to intensive work requirements. And the guy was making a case that, the people also, he's countering that people also losing jobs. People being laid off. There's not enough really job support and job training where they can get they can get a job where they don't have to depend on that. You have some that have 2 or 3 jobs that have food stamps, just getting by. So you have working people that have food stamps. They just don't make enough to sustain themselves without having the use of food stamps. So you have that class too as well. For example, families with children. You had a partial government, Trump signs where partial government has ended, a deal is reached and is ended. You have what else you have? Yeah, so that partial government shutdown ended after a deal reached related to funding bill. Now relating to that drone being shot down, that's going to further escalations relating to U.S. and Iran, which is already tensions between them. That starts relating to Joel 3 and different things. Jill Biden's ex-husband charged with deleting wife inside a Delaware home. You have a newscaster, Savannah Gumphrey. Her mother was found missing in Arizona. DNA found evidence of blood relating to her in her home. They're doing an analysis to figure out what's of that DNA, who's of it. So I was on the report earlier this morning. So they're evaluating related to that DNA and also relating to video and different things to make a determination of certain matters. Clinton testified in an explosive house Epstein investigation. They had him in contempt by the court related to certain matters, I guess, related to the Epstein. Trump hosts Colombian Petro just weeks after the branded him a sick man. You had French police raid offices of Elon Musk's X platform, Iran and U.S. to negotiate. That was 4 hours ago. Renee Good's brother testifies at Capitol Hill. Russians massive winter siege. Russia rains missiles, drones in Ukraine ahead of key peace negotiations. Peace negotiations. So when they say peace and safety, there's sudden destruction. You know what I mean? So at the same time, these entities are trying to negotiate or have the optics of negotiate for peace. But on the back end, behind closed doors, they firing at each other and doing other things contrary. You know what I mean? So it's twofold, man. Double-edged sword. Government Shapiro delivers budget proposal address. ICE buys warehouses properties in Burke County for $87 million. You see in buying forms of warehouses or what? Possibly detention centers, holding points. You have an fight is far from over. TBS, which is temporary protective status, decision offers temporary relief to Haitian immigrants in Ohio. All right, so that was quick news. Related to the weather, as far as cold weather, December 1989, January 1977, and January 2010, relating to the coldest some of the coldest temperatures in like Southwest Florida area. So, like wintry weather, you know what I mean? That was on the report I was looking at. You have it, I seen a report that some breads, the companies related to some of these breads have high level of chemicals. You know what I mean? Not surprised, but I seen that in a report. You see, Cuba faces power outages, fuel shortages, national emergency in Cuba, oil shortages. The fuel goes to the oil. You had a man convicted of attempted deleting, lashes out Albany County judge, even defiant, being guilty. So this is just quick news. I hope it helps relate to information. Praise Yahweh Kakadash. That's what I was talking about. Scripture talks about prepare the battle, men. Related to prepare the men of war. Let me get it. Joel 3. Three and 9. Proclaim goes to announce among the nations, prepare for war, rouse the warriors. And that rouse can go to stir the warriors. Let all the fighting men draw near. The plow your shares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. So make it something very formidable as a weapon, man. What's the word I want? Revitalize, make it a weapon. Let the weak say, I am strong. Come quickly, all you nations from every side, and assemble there. And that goes to assemble, goes to gather. Gather there and to prepare a fight. Bring down your warriors. Let the nations be roused. Let them advance. Advance means moving forward to the valley of Yahweh Shaphat, for there I will judge and sit all the nations on every side. Yahweh Shaphat, Megiddo, Amagawan means mountain related to troops, also governments related to mountains, powers. Swing the sickle for the harvest is ripe. Come trample the grapes. The wine press is full. The vats overflow. So great is their wickedness. Multitude in the valley of decision. But the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision. So that's what that goes to, man. So the Lord is gathering up to prepare for the mighty men for war and to battle. You know, having them assemble or symbolize in that region to prepare to fight, man. So U.S., Iran, for example, they're going to be the starting points. You know, these other nations. You know, because this is proxy levels related to World War III, man. You're seeing that stages, proxy stages. There was a video said that can the Abraham Lincoln would be sunken? You know what I mean? Related to Iran. There was a video seen that. Well, there's a quote. Let me see if I remember it. One who's destined for defeat first fight, then thereafter look for victory. That's Sun Tzu, The Art of War. So, one who's destined for defeat first fights, and afterwards looks for victory. Sun Tzu. So they're destined to fight. They're destined to be defeated. And that relates to a certain nation. That being said, this is I.L. Wolf. I hope it helps relate to information or helps in some way. Shalom.